There was a moment when I simply stopped recognizing myself, and it didn't happen all at once. It happened slowly, through an accumulation of days when I stopped paying attention to myself. A demanding routine, pressure from work, little time, constant exhaustion, and suddenly, I no longer knew where I had gone within my own life. Before, I took care of myself. I chose clothes with intention, enjoyed putting on makeup, liked seeing myself ready. I felt good. But little by little, I let everything go. I started wearing only what fit, what was practical. Makeup became an unnecessary luxury, and the choices that were once about pleasure turned into choices of pure survival.
Oh, and just before we go on, don't forget to leave a like, hit subscribe, and tap the bell to stay updated on all our transformation stories.
Fast food became the rule. I ate whatever was available, whenever possible. Fast food for lunch, delivery at night. It was the easiest way to keep going, without stopping, without thinking. My body felt it. I gained weight, yes, but more than that, I lost energy. I lost my spark. I lost motivation. I became easily short of breath. I slept poorly. My mood fluctuated, and the desire to do anything for myself simply disappeared. I began avoiding social commitments. I didn't want anyone to see me like that. I didn't want to see myself either. Until one day, passing by the hallway mirror, I stopped. Just for a moment. But it was enough. I saw myself. Tired, worn down, with a dull face. And there, I felt a tightness in my chest. It wasn't just about appearance. It was absence. That reflection wasn't just a woman with a few extra pounds. It was a woman who had forgotten herself. Who no longer chose herself. The woman in the mirror didn't smile. She had no lightness, no presence. And that hurt me in a way I can't quite explain. And it was in that silent moment, with my reflection, that something inside me began to scream. The decision came quietly, without promises. Just a need to notice myself again. I wasn't gonna wait for a Monday. Or for the right moment. I was going to start with what I had. Not to please anyone, not for aesthetics, but because I deserved to feel alive again. I started with food. I replaced rushed snacks with simple, home-cooked meals. I rediscovered the taste of what I prepared with my own hands. I began caring about what I put on my plate, and without realizing it, I began caring about what I allowed into my routine as well. After some time, I looked for physical activity. I wanted to feel my body alive again. I was afraid, I admit it. I thought everyone would look at me, judge me, but no one did. On the contrary, I was welcomed. CrossFit gave me more than muscles. It gave me resilience, not only physical, but emotional. With each exercise, I remembered the strength I had and had forgotten. At first, of course, it was intimidating. Those movements, that intensity, I felt out of place, but I kept going. And there, between sweat and exhaustion, I began to rediscover my strength. Seeing my body change was a consequence. What truly changed was my relationship with myself. With every workout, I realized I could do more. And it wasn't just physical, it was emotional. It was as if I were clearing out every part of myself that had been neglected for so long. My body began to change, yes. Clothes started to fit differently. The mirror no longer hurt. But more than any number, what transformed me was the feeling of being back. I started choosing my clothes with intention again, looking at myself with more kindness, sleeping better, walking with more lightness. Not because I had become someone else, but because I had returned to being someone who took care of herself. Today, when I see my reflection, I recognize a process, a path. There are still difficult days, but there is awareness, there is presence. I lost myself in routine. I drowned in urgencies, but I rediscovered that if I don't take care of myself, no one else can do it for me. And this reunion, quiet and built day by day, was the most important thing I have ever done.
Love transformation journeys that move you? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more on losing weight stories.